Welcome to my Wings of Liberty ladder games, where compared to all the cheesers and one-base tryhards, we're hardly trying. Now the reason I say that is I like to play a more macro-centric style, relying on multiple bases and getting a large unit count. Now that is inefficient compared to all of the tryhards who go for the most obnoxious and efficient way to get wins. The one base all-in and the cheeses, and yeah, they make the world a worse place for all of us. Now if you like the style that I play and you can pick up a little bit from it and learn to adapt that to your style, then please go ahead and do that. You'll be making the world a better place by reducing the amount of cheesers. But more importantly, you'll be making my world a better place by reducing my ladder time and also reducing the amount of garbage that I have to put up with. So go ahead and play some Wings of Liberty ladder games, because I really do appreciate that. Now in terms of this matchup, it's going to be a Zerg versus Zerg, which is something I hope I never need to play again. But unfortunately, when I'm trying to work on Zerg portraits, it's something that I have to put up with. What I hate about this matchup is of course the large focus on Zerglings. Now, Zerglings with speed is one of those things that are just obnoxious in the game. They deal a lot of damage and they can run everywhere. Very, very obnoxious, and very, very easy for them to come up to your main and kill off your queen, and just about everything else. So basically a lot of ZVZs just end up being who can make Zerglings faster, and I believe that's just a terrible way for the game to play out. I do like the way that Wings of Liberty first started with the Zerg versus Zerg. A lot of players would go for 15 hatch and go for that large roach play in mid game with +1 roach speed, and then gradually adding on the infestors or hydralisks to their composition depending on, well, what they like. So I do like to go for 15 hatch, even though it is the most unsafe and greedy build you can go in a ZVZ. Now the reason I say that is because I actually don't see anything from his base, that's one. Yeah, the reason I say that is because the 15 hatch doesn't give you any units, and as you see over there in his base, he already has his spawning pool almost done, so he will be able to put on that pressure with the Zerglings very, very quickly. And one of the most important things for ZVZ is actually putting the Overlord here to scout, but I forgot to do that, so I'm a scrub, I admit that. Now it looks like he's going for some kind of one base play with lots of Zerglings. Actually I take that back, he just took the expand right now. The important thing is he's just getting gas right now, and his pool is finished, which means he could potentially be getting some lings. Now I don't know what's coming out of those eggs. If it's drones, then I don't have to worry, and if it's Zerglings, well, shit. Looks like, oh shit, Zerglings.
Our drones are under attack.
Alright, so that drone is dead, unfortunately. Did I forget the Overlord? No, I didn't forget the Overlord. That drone is still alive somehow. Somehow Overlord made it here in one piece. Drone survived. Now we do have our Zergling on the way, which means that we should be fine. I'll transfer a few drones down here, because the drones will help defend. Alright, so there's a double inject, very important to our build. And it looks like he's going for an Overlord. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll do this, and also we'll do this. So 30 drones is basically what we want for that double inject. And I feel like because he did that Zergling garbage and also his early pull, I don't know if he can actually defend this properly. Oh shit, that's a lot of crap. I cleaned up all his crap, but I lost a drone. I lost a queen in the process, which is definitely not good. I feel like he's still coming with the Zergling garbage. See, this is the matchup what it devolved into. I feel like he's going to. He's got speed. Alright, we're gonna need spines if we want to stay alive in this game. Oh, he's making lots of Zerglings. Alright, so what we need now is an extra queen. And also to be on the defensive, because he's making nothing but Zerglings. Quite obnoxious. We actually could completely stop with the drone production. I want to engage here, because he's got the superior numbers, and I want to engage somewhere where there's static defense. I don't know if that was worth it for him, honestly. What's he doing here? Still making Zerglings? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Roach Warren, and I feel like with the static defense here I should be in a good position. Is he trying to take a third? In this position? That's quite surprising. Alright, so I don't feel comfortable enough to get a lair right now. Are we making 2 queens? Didn't want that many queens. Yeah, he's trying to take a third. It's weird. Oh, there's the Zerglings. Yeah, he's not gonna catch the Zerglings. Now, I did go in and I feel like he has a drone advantage on me, which is not something that's nice. Seems like a lot of trash, and with a BM there saying I'm still alive. Yes, I'm still alive. And when he's dying, I'll be still alive. And when he's dead, I'll be still alive. I will get around to playing Portal eventually. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, so a Roach Warren would be nice to have right now. But I feel like I can't afford that. Do we have drones? Well, that's obnoxious. A lot of aimling. I mean, you just annihilated my whole worker line, but okay. That amounted to a lot of nothing. Actually, amounted to a lot of crap. But I am still alive. And hopefully that stays that way. Now the good thing about that is he did waste a large amount of gas on his stuff, on his Baneling crap. And I think he should be making more lings. Oh shit. I just really hope that I have a Roach Horn. Let's go ahead and get one right now. We're gonna need some Zerglings. We're gonna put the queens here, just to block any more garbage. And over here you see a load of nothing. So now he has Mutas to worry about, and we can sort of get a little break. Roach Warren is done, so we will have roaches for defense if we need that. Which is good, and these Mutas can also put a hurt on the Overlords. I am not enjoying the ZVZ crap right now. Alright, let's see what he's got. He's got spores coming. don't want to do that. Looks like he's still trying to get spores up. So just doing a little bit of obnoxious read with that attack over there. All we want now is just roaches, basically. Alright, so I think we're in a good position right now because we managed to clear out a lot of this garbage. And I feel like putting on some pain on the third is definitely a good idea. Right now what we need is gas, because we can do a lot with a lot of gas. I think drone count right now is pretty even. When all is said and done. Let's go and harass the queen. Look, man, I know when I should take a win, or when I should take a little victory and leave. So it looks like he's trying to go for this trash yet again, but Mutalisks can take care of the Banelings, and everything else should be pretty straightforward. I feel like low econ's the way to go. The Banelings are not going to get anything done at this point. Alright, we got a good army count. Now what can Scrubby McScrub over here do? We need to clear that out for sure. I feel like working on the drone count again is a good idea. He maybe spread himself just a little bit too thin in this game, but I feel like we got this. Could have some kind of tech on the way, potentially Hydras. Should probably get rid of this before any upgrades come out of it. Now, one of my problems with Zerg in one of my games is that I forgot to do the whole drone thing. Keeping drone count high, very, very important, and I feel like that's what's going to win me this game, if I do indeed win this game. Let's see what he got here. You know what, we're just gonna finish taking these out. And his army composition continues to be nothing but Zerglings! See, this is what I'm talking about. People learn to do trash first and play proper games next. Can't stand people who do this. Alright, so now we're just sort of really needing a lot of minerals. And I feel like taking a third at this point is a good idea. Because he's basically running on fumes right now, and he's going to need a while to catch up. So as long as we can make sure that he's not expanding, then we should do fine. A bad thing right now is that I have absolutely no upgrades. Oh, I actually got 2 roach warrens too. That's also a problem. Alright, let's just go overlord hunting for now, while we do get our economy back on track. Because while I do think I'm in a superior economic position right now, I'm not exactly in a great shape. Got lots of gas, so potentially infestors would be very useful. He's got his roaches, he's got his hydras, or he's got his roaches and he's got his zerglings. Which means my roaches and mutalisks are just going to tear everything apart. Now it's got burrow, how cute. Although I kind of need that. It's a good thing that I managed to scout that burrow because it did allow me to get that overseer that I needed. Cute.
We require more minerals.
So basically at this point he's not going to unburrow those lings unless he wants to lose his entire army. And his entire army is not a lot right now. Let's go ahead and get Infestation Pit, start working on the tech, because I can't live on this tech forever. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to disconnect right now. That will be terrible. Oh, I chased that shit away. What's his upgrades looking like? Nothing. So I'm actually, I believe I'm more ahead than I think I am. Let's just take a look at his base count and see what we can conclude from that. Well, he retook that base. And nothing else much is going on right now. Am I making a wave of units? I think I'm waiting for some Hydras right now, so no point in attacking. So let's just break the rocks on the 4th base so that we can take that as our 4th, should we want to. I don't know where the queen spawned. We got 5 queens at this point, which is a good count. Alright, let's go and win this game. So right now we're sitting on 2 bases worth of income. Probably can use more. Well, he's got a huge pile of Roach Hydra as well, so it's not exactly as crappy as I thought. Going for Banelings, which are completely worthless. Now, I do have my +1/+1 at this point, so I'm thinking that I'm in okay position. I haven't really checked on his upgrades yet, though. Okay, Hive Tech is on the way. Is he trying to move out now? He's got +1/+0, and he's going to basically come here right when the infestors are done. I cannot think of a better time to just kick his ass right now. Than right now. Well, Hydras probably should not be in front. I don't understand his massive use of burrow. Need that. Clean up that base and be gone. You know what? Let's return to BM. I do see his infestors trying to move out right now, but I feel like I should be ready for this. Oh! The BM! You know what? I don't have to take that from him. I end games whenever I feel like ending games. I don't have any obligations to win a game right now, which I could potentially lose if I can win at 100% sometimes later. Although mostly that logic applies to tournaments. So what other units are here? What a little scrub. I feel like I've been playing too much. My voice is dying. So I'm gonna play no more games tonight.